Good evening and welcome to Bedtime Stories with Lana. I'm Lana, so happy you're here today. Welcome to Bedtime Sleep Stories with Lana, where gentle tales soothe your soul. After a long morning, when life feels heavy, let this moment bring peace. Tonight, we'll explore the I Ching, Innocence, a meditation on purity and stillness for grown-ups seeking calm. The rain falls soft and steady, washing away worries. These ancient words guide you to a quiet place within. Breathe deeply now. Let tension fade. Feel your mind ease. And let this story prepare you for a peaceful evening ahead. What if innocence wasn't something you left behind, lost to the years that slipped away like water through your hands, but a quiet presence waiting within you, just beyond the clutter of today? Step away from the rush, the hum of daily life that drones on endlessly, the chatter that fills your mind with restless echoes, and enter a space of stillness, a sanctuary carved for your soul, a haven where the world's noise fades into a distant murmur, where the air feels cool and clean against your skin. These words from the I Ching hexagram: Meng Innocence, glow like lanterns over a misty lake, their light soft and steady, guiding your way to peace through the haze. After a busy day, when your shoulders ache from the weight of work, when your thoughts tangle with bills piling high on the table, or when the quiet ache of time passing settles deep in your chest, let this ancient wisdom cradle you. The rain falls now, a soothing rhythm blending with your breath, a lullaby from the earth itself, woven from the threads of countless seasons that have come and gone. Listen closely, feel it wrap around you, soft and steady. As we begin this gentle journey, let the world fade, its noise, its demands, its ceaseless pull on your time and spirit, and come into calm where the night holds you close, like an old friend who knows your every step, every stumble, every quiet victory. Imagine a moment, a fleeting pause, where the weight of years lifts, where the burdens you've carried soften like clay under rain, where you find a stillness you thought was lost to the winds of time that blow ceaselessly. For those of us in midlife, with years stacked behind like stones in a wall, careers carved through long hours under flickering lights in rooms that never seemed to warm, families raised through sleepless nights and hurried mornings filled with small voices. Meng whispers a truth as old as the mountains that rise against the horizon. After decades of striving, late nights chasing deadlines that stretched into dawn, early mornings with coffee barely warm in your hands, the creak in your bones as you rise from a chair that's grown too familiar. This is your moment to pause, to renew, to breathe. The rain knows your path, falling like a friend who's seen it all. The empty rooms where children once laughed and played and left their toys scattered. The shift to slower days that feel both strange and sweet, like a melody half remembered. Dreams of rest by a quiet hearth with a book in hand and a fire crackling low, or tea shared with old companions under a gray sky streaked with clouds that drift lazily overhead. Maybe you're sifting through memories, old photographs yellowed at the edges, letting go of burdens too heavy to hold any longer, wondering if the garden will bloom again come spring, with colors you've missed for too many seasons. Maybe it's the call you've yet to make, the stillness you've yet to claim, the letter you meant to write but left unwritten on a desk, gathering dust beside a window fogged with rain. Breathe in. Let it settle like dew on grass at dawn. Breathe out. Let the day slip away like sand through your fingers into the earth below. You'll feel refreshed by tonight, lighter than you've felt in days, ready to face the dusk with a quiet heart that beats steady and true. Take a slow breath. Feel the rain cleanse your morning, softening every tight knot in your shoulders, every strain in your chest, every shadow that lingers in your thoughts like a guest who overstays. In the I Ching, Meng speaks of innocence, a return to purity, a stillness beneath the layers. Life has draped over you like a heavy cloak woven from years of care. The rain taps lightly, inviting you to pause, to let this wisdom sink in like a lantern glowing through the dusk over a tranquil pond, rippling softly under the falling drops. Innocence is the spring beneath the mountain. The hexagram teaches a hidden stream that flows clear and untroubled through the stone, a source that never runs dry. Picture it now, a quiet moment after a long shift, voices echoing from years past like whispers on the wind through a forest. midlife swirling around you like leaves caught in a gentle storm that rustles the trees. Things feel heavy, tasks piling up on your desk in a messy heap that grows with each passing hour. A letter unanswered in the drawer beside your chair where you sit each evening. A choice delayed for another day, because the time never feels right amid the chaos. Yet purity rises, a clarity that cuts through the noise like a blade through silk, sharp and clean and true. The rain mirrors it, a gentle hum, like a bamboo grove in your yard. Roots deep in the soil where they've held fast for years, swaying in the breeze with a rustle that calms the mind and quiets the soul. True strength lies in the unspoiled heart. Meng reveals where stillness begins, like a seed breaking through the earth after a long winter. Feel that now, a flicker of clarity amid your days, a whisper of peace amid the storm that threatens to pull you under. Let it rise, warm, like moonlight piercing the mist over a sleeping valley, nestled between hills that stand silent and strong. The rain washes over you, easing weariness, softening the weight of the week, the plan forgotten in the rush of hours that blur together, the worry unvoiced in the quiet of your home where the walls hold your story. Let them go, like petals carried by a cool stream, drifting gently into the distance, beyond your sight, beyond your grasp. You'll feel steady by evening, grounded in a way you haven't felt for too long, as if the earth itself holds you up with hands as old as time. Breathe in, let the rain settle around you like a woven blanket draped over your shoulders, warm and soft against your skin, a comfort against the chill that creeps in. Meng speaks of listening, finding peace in the quiet beneath the storm. In the spaces where the world grows still and the air feels alive with possibility. Innocence hears the whisper of the earth, the I Ching murmurs, and rests in its tune like a bird on a branch after a long flight. The rain hums, a rhythm to lean into, like a river curling past ancient stones, smoothed by time and tide and the endless flow of water. Be still, it urges, and let wisdom unfold like a flower in the dawn, petal by petal, under the first light that creeps over the hills. Think of your day, the rush you can't tame, the shadows you can't name, the moments that slip through your fingers like sand from an hourglass that never stops turning. They pass, and you remain steady as the stones beneath your feet, unshaken by the winds that howl. The rain softens them like a breeze through reeds by a forgotten shore, where the water laps gently, whispering patience, whispering calm, whispering a truth you've always known deep within. Maybe it's waiting for a dawn unhurried, planning a walk by the water where the air smells of earth and moss and the promise of rain. Sitting by the window as dusk falls, with a cup in your hands, and the world outside growing quiet under a blanket of gray. Stillness reveals the unspoiled soul, Meng promises, and innocence follows like a shadow cast by light across the floor of a room grown still. A late task at hand, a quiet tea with friends under a fading sky, where the stars begin to peek through. They matter more than the rush ever will. Let them drift, gentle, as silence falls, lifting heaviness from your chest like a weight you didn't know you carried until it was gone. Imagine a lantern's glow, steady, lighting your way through the fog of a long day, its flame unwavering against the wind that rattles the panes. After a long morning, let it go. Feel calm, settle, deep, wrapping you in stillness. You've held enough. Rest awaits tonight, a gift you've earned with every step along this winding road, every moment you've pressed forward. Pause now, let your breath deepen, the rain a gentle companion falling soft around you, a curtain of sound that shields you from the world beyond your door. Meng sees innocence in release, a return that brings you home to yourself, to the person you were before the years layered their cares upon you like dust on a shelf. When you surrender to the quiet, the I Ching says, peace finds you like a friend long missed, stepping softly through the door with a smile. After a day of demands, schedules pressing like walls around you, doubts tugging at the edges of your thoughts like threads unraveling from a worn cloth, feel them fade. The breeze whispers, loosening what binds, like wind over a still pond, carrying the scent of rain through the air and into your lungs with every breath. Innocence is the spring of the soul, Meng urges, where storms grow still and waters run clear beneath the surface. pure and untouched. Let go of what clouds your mind, drifting like leaves on a stream under a silver sky, carried away by currents you need not fight or fear. Imagine a quiet shore, just you and the stillness, a silver moon painting the heavens with light that dances on the water like stars fallen to earth. Breathe slowly. Let the rain ease your shoulders' weight. Let it melt the tightness you've carried too long, the strain you've worn like a second skin through days that blur together. Nengtens to peace, a light glowing through the dusk like a beacon on a distant hill that calls you home. Innocence shines where shadows rest. It says, a truth as old as the mountains that stand silent against the sky, older than the rivers that carved their paths. The mist softens it like a warm flame glowing in a darkened room, its heat a comfort against the chill that seeps through the cracks. Peace lies in the clarity you hold within, it whispers, a promise as gentle as the rain that falls outside your window, as soft as a sigh. Release the strain. Imagine a world's rush fading, leaving gentle truth in its wake. A truth that needs no words to prove its worth. Maybe it's tending a corner of earth again, seeds waiting beneath soil for your hands to coax them to life. A small act of renewal amid the years that have passed like pages in a book. Rest awaits. You're enough as you are, whole in this moment, complete in this stillness. Calm holds you like an old wooden bridge over a silent river, promising peace tonight. A peace that settles deep into your bones like warmth after a long, cold day. Now, picture a valley hidden beneath the mountains where the shadows stretch long, where the rain falls in a steady dance that echoes through the trees, where the air is cool and clean and carries the scent of wet earth. Meng invites you to linger here, to let the lessons of innocence seep into your bones, to let them wash over you like the rain that falls endlessly from a sky heavy with clouds. The unspoiled heart knows no haste. The I Ching teaches it waits like a seed beneath the frost, patient for the warmth of spring to call it forth. Feel the rain now, its rhythm a song, a melody that carries away the noise of the day, the clutter of thoughts that crowd your mind like weeds in a garden. Maybe it's the desk you left cluttered with papers and pens, The words you didn't say, though they lingered on your tongue. The plans you set aside for another time because the hours slipped away. They drift, soft, like clouds scattering before the wind, like dust swept from a sill by a careful hand. Peace is the return to what is true among murmurs, a stillness that needs no proof, no effort to hold it fast, no struggle to make it yours. Imagine a lantern swaying in the breeze, its light steady, its glow a guide through the dusk that creeps over the land with a quiet grace. The rain falls, a curtain of calm, wrapping you in its embrace, shielding you from all that lies beyond this moment. Let your thoughts quiet, let your heart rest. Let the worries of tomorrow wait on the other side of this night, like travelers at a game. You've walked a long road through years of effort that left their mark, through moments of doubt that lingered like shadows on a wall. Meng sees you and offers this gift, a chance to be still, to be whole, to reclaim the innocence you thought was lost to the years that have passed. The rain hums on, a lullaby older than time, calling you to peace, calling you to rest, calling you to let go. Rest here, in this gentle truth, where innocence blooms anew, where the world fades to a whisper, where the stillness wraps you like a cloak. You'll rise tonight, calm, steady, ready for what lies ahead, with a heart made light by the rain, with a spirit lifted by the quiet. And with that, tonight's story comes to an end. I hope you've had a peaceful and relaxing time. If you're still awake and would like to hear another story, visit Bedtime Stories with Lana, where dreams are nurtured through the gentlest of tales. Thank you for listening. Now, let yourself relax. Close your eyes and let beautiful dreams guide you into a peaceful night. I'm Lana, and I'll see you again in the next story.